How is it going? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What's going on? What's going on? I wanted to share a tip with you, answer a question basically, and tell you about the new mentorship program. If you've not heard about it, it is going amazing. People are loving it, and I'm so excited about it myself. So, how is it going today? We'll let YouTube do what it does, notify a few people, and then we'll answer some questions and see what's up. Hello, welcome. For those of you who do not know, I am Kimmi Nunley. Hey, Lisa, the #1 notary educator. I'm going to say it myself because if I don't, who will? But I know I'm doing some good things. The results are in, people. We got somebody doing their apostille. Well, first real apostille in the mentorship program. The first time they actually were asked to do one, they really wasn't ready for it, truth be told. So, and your client can know when you're not ready too. Let's just be real. You think you're ready, your client can hear it in your voice. Hey, Shelly, they can hear it. You know you're not ready, and the client will know you're not ready. So I want y'all to get ready. So anyway, this is the question of today, okay? This is the question. The question is, how long should I wait for my client? How long should I wait? Hey, Lori W. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I was in town this weekend. I didn't go anywhere. Just chill. It's so hot. We had a couple of little family things going on. So not bad, not bad. But I didn't go anywhere this weekend. Usually a holiday weekend, I'm trying to go somewhere. If it's just South Carolina, we have some friends there. So the question of the day, though, is how long should you wait for a client at an appointment? If your client is saying, hey, I'll be there. Your appointment is at 3 and now it's 3:30. How long are we waiting for them? How long are we waiting for them? And you may think, well, Kimmi, that's not a big deal. We got to do a whole video on that. Yeah, we do. We do. How long do we wait? Hey, Mofit, what's up? What's up? How long do we wait? What's your thoughts? 15 minutes for an appointment? 15 minutes, 20 minutes? What's your time when you're like, that's it? No, they're not getting it. 30 minutes, Lori says. Yeah, 30 minutes. We got one more taker. Lori says 30 minutes. How long are you willing to wait for your client? How long? Your client is late. You got other appointments. Sometimes they need the documents back, et cetera, et cetera. How long do we wait? Lisa says 15. Yeah, so I'm going to go closer to like Lori, 30 minutes. Around 10, I'm giving you, 5, I'm giving you a call because my time is money. So I had a client, and this question actually came about because one of our people in our mentorship got stood up. Hey, Mofit, 20 minutes. They said 20 minutes. Yeah, so I had a signing myself. I'm going to tell you about my signing first. And my signing was at a job, and the client was like, they said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Okay. I'm waiting. And I had another appointment. That's why I always say, don't space them too close. Try to do like every 2 hours because anything can go wrong. Not just traffic, but sometimes your client, they have a situation. Their intention is to be there at 11. He said 5 minutes, right? It wasn't 5 minutes. His 5 was really another 15. You know that person that said, oh, I'll be there 5 minutes, and then it's really another 20, right? So that's kind of what happened with my client. So I ended up waiting for him an extra 30, okay? Dog, I got a call. I got to get this, guys, because I'm open today. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Hey, guys, I am so sorry about that. I am live. That was a real client, and they are coming by. So I got about 15 minutes before he comes. So let me just tell y'all my story right quick. What the client is, today is Sunday, FYI, your girl works 7 days a week. Some people don't, they don't have to. And do I have to work 7 days a week? Probably not, but I am open 7. So my client is on their way. What do they need right quick? It looks like they need a document typed up, and the document is for the, it's not a power of attorney, but she just needs a written letter notarized for her brother to do something on her behalf. So all documents like that are not a power of attorney. It might just be that it's a written letter and the people that are asking it for on the other side are going to accept a notarized signed letter. Sometimes you may get a reference letter. That's not actually a note, like a formal document you'll see somewhere. So people will just bring you documents or ask you to type up something for them. So I don't typically type up too many documents. I'm going to see what they need. He just wanted to come on by. It was a language thing. So I'm like, come on, I'm still dressed, so we can do it. And I'll see what they need. And if it's just one document, he's coming to me. It's probably going to be like, I don't know, $40 or something. I'll see what he has. I'm basing it on how much time it's going to take. Okay, hey, everybody, welcome. So the story I was telling really quick, though, is about time. So my client ended up getting there about 11:30. I was blowing up his cell phone, though. So he told me 5 minutes. He wasn't there at 5 after 11. 11:15, I'm like, sir, where are you? We have an appointment. You said you were coming. So I don't have time to play around. Time is money in our industry. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm even basing some of my prices sometimes. How far I have to go. How much time is it going to take? So if I charge you for like a 30-minute job and here you taking 2 hours, now my math is not mathing. Does that make sense? Lori says, how was everyone's 4th? I had a family reunion, and needless to say, I'm mentally, physically, and spiritually fatigued about now. Lori, you're so cute. Yeah, family can take you there, that's for sure. But enjoy your family, guys. Enjoy yours. Lord knows I miss mine. So that's so funny. But enjoy your family. I hope everybody was safe. Hey, Sugaroni, I missed her. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So anyway, so for me, I'm about that 30-minute mark. Now, have I ever charged somebody extra for waiting? I have not done that yet. I've been doing this for years now. I've never charged anybody for waiting. Now, what I did have to do, and I've done this several times, is we have to reschedule. We will reschedule. I'm not sitting there waiting on you for 2 hours. One time, a guy needed his wife to come and sign a document. He was like, oh, she'll be here in 30 minutes. Well, we already late 30. And really, it was going to be another hour and a half. I said, sir, I cannot wait that long. I'm sorry. So he actually got upset with me. He did not want to reschedule with me. And that's cool. He has the right to choose, just like I do too. I did not have time to wait for him. And he didn't have time to come back to me. So it's a wash, It is what it is. And I do apologize for earlier. But like I said, we are live. So when my client come, I might take y'all out there with me. I'll see what that looks like, just so you can hear the conversation, and then I'll probably kind of cut it off, kind of abruptly or something. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So anyway, let me tell you about the mentorship program really quick. So when it comes to waiting, let's finish that up. So when it comes to waiting, I'm going to say, each job, of course, is separate, is different, right? There's no one set rule for anything. I always say that when it comes to notarizations, when it comes to pricing, every single job is different. Maybe somebody was in a car accident. Maybe somebody had to go to the hospital, whatever. There are going to be times when your client is late. Let's just face it, okay? But when they are late, you want to make sure you stay on top of it. Don't just take what they're saying as law. I'll be there in 5 when they really mean 15. You got to stay on top of them, and they're not going to like that. Even my client that I was telling you about earlier, he was kind of livid, actually, that I kept calling him, but I had other stuff to do, and I was in Atlanta that day, had to get back out my way, so I didn't have a whole lot of extra time this day. But again, one other tip out, and I said it earlier, but I'm going to make sure I reiterate, is make sure you leave enough time in between your jobs. Don't schedule everything on the hour, trying to get all the money, because anything can happen. They could be late. You could be late. Documents may not come. Documents may need to be reprinted. I've had that before. You get in there, the client looking at the documents, and they're like, oh, they told me I was getting back $500, and the documents said they only getting back $100. Well, where's the other $4? So then they might have did the math wrong. So now the documents have to be reprinted, and now you're going to be late for your next appointment. See? So just always give enough room. I'm more of the 2 to 3 hours in between each client. So for me, because we had this come up recently in our mentorship meeting, which I'm going to tell y'all about the program. How many do I do a day? What's my max?